My name is Steve Pistorius, and I'm a piano player, and I specialize in early jazz music, particularly that of Jelly Roll Morton and the early piano players from New Orleans. I started listening and hearing Tuba Skinny pretty much from the time they started around 2009. And I've always been excited by their concept and their love of the music and the way they play together as a team. They have a collective of people that play in their band that through the years I've heard them. It doesn't matter what the combination is, everyone loves the music so much that they know their job in the band. And the essence of New Orleans jazz is something called collective improvisation. It's the voices and the different horns and different instruments that talking to each other, having a conversation. It's almost a lost art. They play a lot of ensemble, and every configuration I've ever heard of this band, everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing at any given moment, and it's a beautiful blend. It's always just flawless. And this comes from love of the music. You have to really love the music to be able to do that. That's the main ingredient.
We choose songs that we enjoy, and a lot of songs work well in the traditional jazz style, we've found. So it's fun to incorporate songs from different eras. Like Greg likes to sing a lot of R&B tunes from the 50s, and that's really fun to throw into our repertoire. We like to play ragtime. A lot of us also like to write tunes. And yeah, it's fun. It translates well into the style.
Tuba Skinny's approach when they're doing new material that they've written or other types of music, you can do that within the confines of traditional jazz, the principles of the music, as long as you love the music enough to stay within the boundaries. And that's what they do. So, I mean, you can play lots of different types of music. So their original music sounds like early jazz music because they adhere to those principles. And it works. I also love the fact that they're not a repertory band. They don't do note-for-note transcriptions of anything, thank goodness, because anybody can do that. It keeps the music alive. It's not museum music.
Some people hear our music and they've been fans of this music for a really long time, and they're very excited to see it continuing to be played. And other people have never heard of it before, so it's fun to introduce people to this style of music. We always try and let people know the sources of a lot of the music that we play so that they can check it out for themselves.
Well, yeah, we'll definitely get shows where it'll be like, you have like swing dancers who really study the music, or like shows where it's a sit-down concert and it's older people that are really into it. And then we'll also play like, it'll be like a barn full of hippies dancing, like just wiggling a hippie dance, So
farmers,
it's like, it can be whatever. That's what's kind of cool about this type of music, is that it is actually enjoyed by a lot of different people, like with different backgrounds.
I just love it when people dance.
Tuba Skinny stands out to me because they are about the music. While they play it in their own way, they respect the style of early jazz. I just think they're all great people, every single one of them in the band. I like them all, and they're all really fine musicians on their own, but it's the collective effort that really works. The teamwork. That's the essence of playing this music, is playing on a team. So they all come together and play together. I've been fond of telling them when I hear them play live, I'll usually shout out, "You're a blessing to my city." I've been saying that to them for years. And I mean that from my heart.
Well, Erica was telling me that her dad, who's a musician and a baker and a beekeeper and many things, he would get the Our Holy catalog when she was growing up. And so when she told him that we won the award for the year, it was like one of the most proudest moments of his life. He was just like, oh. I'm Shay Cohn of Tuba Skinny.
And I'm Todd Burdick of Tuba Skinny.
And we are very, very honored to be receiving this year's Our Holy Award. Thank you.
Thank you.